In this video, I'm going to show you how to use these tools, these basic modified tools, okay, on Revit. Now we'll start with align. Now, for instance, let's select a wall, just a simple wall. We'll make a wall, a drawing of this nature. Okay, we want to demonstrate how align works. Tap escape to escape from the walls. Okay, now say we have this kind of drawing right now. I want this alignment, this particular curve to be represented here. That means we want this line to be extended without having to clean this whole thing afresh. So all we have to do is just to go to modify, click on align. Now select this line. Okay, select the same line. See, it aligns immediately. So that's how align works, okay, on Revit. Now the next thing is offset. Escape a little, escape from this, offset. That's the next thing. So you want to copy something, just select this, click inside here, it goes inside. If you click outside, it goes out. Let me do it again so you can see it. Okay, now click on this. Now this is what you want to offset. Just hover a little bit this way. If you want it to be by this side of your offset, just hover a little this way and you click on it and it's offset. Or if you want it to be by this side, just hover a little this way and you click. So that's how it works. Okay, not right click, actually just the left click. Okay, that's how offset works. Now we are going to, the next one we're going to do right here now is mirror. So escape a couple of times. Okay, now there are two types of mirror. We have mirror with pick axis or mirror with draw axis. Okay, now let's start with mirror with pick axis. In order to do this type, I have to create an axis. There are two ways you can create an axis. Either by having a line, an existing wall present. So let me copy this wall. Okay, I'm using copy already. Move it to this place. Okay, all right, so the next one is mirror with pick axis. That's this one. Okay, to execute this type of command, the best way we'll do it is first select what you want to mirror. We want to mirror this line to this place without having to come in here to draw it again. So all we have to do is to select this wall. Okay, click on mirror with pick axis. Then since this line is in the axis, this wall is in the axis of what we want to mirror. Okay, so we select this wall, all right, and it mirrors to this end. So if for instance we want to do the same thing for this line, okay, now we'll first have to draw an axis here. Okay, now let's say I draw another wall, for instance, okay, along this way, this side. All right, so to mirror this line to the other side, that's to mirror this line to this side without having to go there to draw it myself, all I have to do is to select this, click on mirror with axis, select this line which is in the line, and it shows me this. That's how it works. Okay, that's how it goes. Okay, now I want us to do it another way. This time around there is no wall in between. Okay, I want to show you how you can do that. So first off, let me delete these walls. Hold Control to add another thing to delete. Okay, I'll select and delete this. So in order to do it without having walls existing inside, the way to do it is to draw what we call a model line. So go to architecture, pick a model line. Okay, see the model lines. So I'm going to take this one because that's the basic line, and I'll draw it this way for this line, for this axis, and this way for the second axis. Okay, now I want to mirror this particular line over to this side. So the best way to do is first select this line, then click on this mirror, and then click on this. It mirrors. You understand? So if I'm to do the same thing here, let me delete this so it doesn't interfere, so we can understand easily. So I'll select this, the first wall, then select the mirror with axis, with pick axis, then select this line which is the axis, and it mirrors. So that's how it works. Now the next thing we are going to do is now mirror with draw axis. Okay, so let's give it a shot immediately. First I have to delete this. I have to delete this too. Delete this too. Okay, now I have to, let me leave this line. Okay, let me delete it too so that we'll be able to easily understand. Now there is no existing axis. Okay, now you want to mirror something. So how you have to do, just select this, which is your line, select mirror with draw axis, then find, if you want it to be at the midpoint of this wall, find this and begin to draw down this way, and it mirrors. Okay, the same thing with the other way, with this one, select your wall, your element, click on this. Now if you have already calculated, okay, that it has to be at the midpoint of this and this, so click on this, start drawing this way, and it mirrors. So this is mirror with axis and with draw axis. Now the next thing we need to talk about is how to make a split element. Okay, now for instance, let's say we have a wall here. Okay, we'll have another one somewhere here. Let's say I'm going to draw, so select this, create similar. Okay, then let's say we have another wall here, for instance. Okay, now I want, if you select this wall, you notice that everything along this line is highlighted at once. But I want this place just from here to here to behave separately when I select this wall. That means when I click on this, okay, this one will not be highlighted and this one will not be highlighted. So what I will do is select split element, okay, push my wall towards this side until you can see this thing showing cuts in the vertical direction. Pick it, okay, do the same for this side, pick it, okay. Now escape a couple of times. If I select it now, you can see it's now separate. These two are separate, these two are separate. That is split element. That is split element. Okay, now another one we'll have to do is split with gap. Okay, that one works in 3D view, so I'm going to show you how it works. Now the next thing is to split element with gap. Okay, that's this one. So to do that, we have to do it on 3D view. So go to view. Okay, you can get view here. All right, go to view, click on 3D view. Now this is what we have in 3D view of the building. Now if your own is not unrealistic, you can select it, because I selected realistic here. So this was where it was before I selected realistic, which is this, to make it realistic this way. Now I want to split a wall. You see, this whole wall is behaving like a whole element, one element. Now I want to split it in such a way that this part is not highlighted whenever I select this line, or this part is not highlighted, or this one is highlighted separately. So for instance, just like we did it the other way, so all I have to do is go to modify. Now select my split with gap, then come here on top on this wall, just select this place. Okay, do the same here, escape a couple of times. Okay, now if you select this wall, you see this one select separately, this one select separately. That is split with gap. Okay, that is how it works. So the next one we are going to talk about is move. Okay, so to move, all you have to do is just to click on move. Okay, select the element you want to move. Okay, click enter, then move it. That is how it works. The next one is copy. Okay, to copy any element, just tap on copy, select the element you want to copy, okay, tap enter, then pick from where you want it. If you want it to be at the end or at the center, just pick from that place and move it, and you have copied it. So that's how copy works. Now I'm going to show you the next one. The next one is this trim or extend to corner. Okay, see, what it does is just to help you join any two lines at the corner that doesn't join. For instance, now this one is separate and I want to join this line and this line. So to do that, all I have to do is to select this, tap on this line, tap on this one, it joins. Okay, same thing here, tap on this line, tap on this, it joins. So that is how this one works. The next one we're going to talk about is trim/extend single element. Okay, so see how it's used. Let's say now that in this scenario, this line and this line, I don't want this part of this line, that means this part. Okay, so see what I will do. I'll select this, my command, select this line, okay, and select this. It cuts off that part. So the same thing happens with, if I don't want this part of the line, all I have to do is select this and select this. This one goes up. That is one way of using. Okay, let's say you don't have time. You have a line like this, or you have a wall like this, and you don't want to be stretching in order to reach this end. Okay, or you don't want to draw a fresh line from beginning. You can also use this to extend it to the end. All you have to do is to pick the line, pick our command, select this horizontal line first. Okay, then select this one. It joins it together. There's another way you can also use it. Say for instance, you want this line and this part of this line to join, and delete this part of this line. All you have to do is to select this one first, select this part of this line. Okay, it joins to this part. Okay, now you can use this one to join two of them together. So that is how it works. So this is basically this command. So the same thing happens for this one, but this time around for the two lines. Let me show you. Say for instance, we don't want this section of these lines, this one and this one. In this case, just like we did previously, all we have to do is to select our command. Okay, select the baseline. Okay, click on this part, click on this part, it goes up. Now there's another way to do it, a quick way to do it. Okay, instead of selecting it separately like I did formerly, all you have to do is select your command. Okay, select on the common the common horizontal line. Then I don't want this section, so all I have to do is to hold my mouse and select the section that I want to stay, and it cuts. So that is how it works. Okay, with this we have completed the basic modified tools that we can use to work on our projects. Okay, so in the next video we're going to go deeply into designing our building using Revit.